Okay. Alright, so I just did a Facebook Live, and you can't post Facebook Lives to YouTube, so I need to do this little video just to give you an update on what we've been doing and where we're going. So we're calling this the Paranormal Preview, where I'm just going to let you know what we've been doing from the beginning of the year till now, and then what's coming up from now in the future till the end of the year. So welcome to the first Paranormal Preview 2023. Okay, so where we've been. So seeing this is July, we started the year at a few of our undisclosed locations. So obviously undisclosed. I can't tell you where they are, or what anything else like that. But we have been getting some pretty cool evidence there, and obviously there's going to be more throughout the year. So that's what we've done there so far. We went to a really cool place called Brislington Nursing and Medical Museum. It's a really, really, really cool place. It's this little tiny house in the middle of a little metropolis in Parramatta in Sydney, Australia, and it's amazing. You know, I've posted the videos wherever the videos are on YouTube. The video is already posted, and um, we got more than what we thought we were going to get. So we're very, very happy with how it turned out. And Fred and Amanda from the museum were such gracious hosts, and we want to thank them profusely for letting us investigate there. It was a lot of fun. There was a couple of things that I really manifested on, like I really put my intent into a lot of it, and surprisingly, as you'll see in the video if you've watched it or you're going to watch it, I didn't even pick it up at the time that it was happening. So it's yeah, worth a watch. Wherever it is, down there, up there, over there, I don't know, just go watch it. It was really, really good. If you're in Parramatta or if you're in Sydney, the museum is open through the week. I know it's open on Thursdays 10 till 2, but I'm not sure on the other days. But it is in the video that I've posted, the opening hours and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to, if you've watched it, or just go watch my video and you'll see when you're able to go there and have a look. It's pretty cool. It's really, really cool. Really interesting history, and yeah. We've been up to Mount Victoria Museum a couple of times, and that was a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun. If you can hear that, that's Chad with his little drone. It's really, really cute. Mount Vic Museum with Barbie, Stephen and Michael. I love you guys so much. It's always excellent up there. Always come back with some sort of evidence, one kind of another. We've done a really, really, really cool experiment, which is, again, on Facebook. I don't know how to get it over here. If anyone that's watching knows how to get a Facebook Live over to YouTube, tell me, because it was a really good experiment that it just worked. It absolutely worked. It was amazing. It was good. It was really, really good. We've got so much unfinished business up there, so believe you me when I say we will be back up there. We just love that we're allowed up there so much, and always gracious that we're allowed to go and investigate there, because it's just so good. Mount Vic Museum. Even if you're not into paranormal, go have a visit. Like if you're in the Blue Mountains, Western Sydney, go and have a visit, because it's got some cool stuff anyway. History. Our most recent trip was out to Hill End. I personally haven't listened to everything John has. He's listened to all his stuff and watched a lot of it. So, but from what I have heard and seen, man, that place is lit. It is just so good out there. Our accommodation we stayed at is haunted. We knew that when we booked it, so obviously that's why we booked it. we did an SD session up there, and like, if you know me, you know my memory's not the best, so I cannot recall things like easily, names, places, I just can't. But a lot of the names that came through the spirit box were names of the people that are buried in a cemetery that's close to Hill End, Tambaroora. Like, a lot of the names were there, and it was just that was a good night. That was a good night. That was in our excuse me, accommodation, and that was really, really cool. Um, I was so spoiled. That was my birthday weekend, and I was so spoiled. We saw things that I never thought that we'd be able to see, and um, the evidence gathered. Wow, there's so much more to go through. I've got so much evidence to go through, but yeah, that's coming. That's coming. Just watch this space. Um, if you've never been to Hill End, you should go. It is just so quiet. Sorry, this is my cheat sheet. It's so quiet, and the solitude is amazing. The quiet, the wildlife, it's just, man. And of course, there's limited 2.0 internet, so there's there was no going live. Pardon me, there was nothing. It was just, it was a really, really, really good 4 days away that I didn't have to worry about social media or anything. Just all I had to worry about was recording everything and everywhere I went, and uploading it to the laptop that night. So it was such a good weekend. Yeah, it was such a good weekend. Which brings us to today. Today we are at a cemetery called Pittown Cemetery. We've been here a couple of times. I think this is our third time here, and it's really, really nice here. We've got a little bit from here before, but residual, intelligent, I don't know. So, but if nothing, it's a really nice place to come and do this video. So, and the live that I just did on Facebook. So, um, yeah, I thought it was nice to come here before we head out tonight to do another investigation at another undisclosed location. I can't say where, but that should be good. We got some special guests coming and some regulars as well, so it should be really, really good. I can't wait. We got experiment to do tonight, which I cannot wait to show everybody the results, because there'll be results. Like, I have no doubt there'll be results, and I just can't wait to show everyone. Let's see. We have changed the way we do things from the beginning of the year this year. We're really setting the intent and really, like, delving into where we're going and looking up history and making sure we have our facts straight, because it's working. Like, it's working. What we're doing is working, and when stuff starts to work, you just do it. You want to do it more, and it becomes more fun, and it's just, I can't wait just to keep going forward, because it's just working really, really well for us. What's to come? So we're going back to the mountains, to Mount Victoria Museum in the mountains, and we're in future, I'm sure, and we are doing a cemetery road trip up to the mountains, up in the Blue Mountains. So that'll be such a good day. I have a lot of success at the cemeteries up there. My very first EVP was from one of the cemeteries in the Blue Mountains. So it's always, always, always fun and a pleasure to go back up that way. So I cannot wait to get up there with Barbie, Michael, and Stephen again. We always have so much fun. So we also have coming up, we were approached a few weeks ago about a private investigation at a private residence. of course I jumped. It's not a haunting, or it's not a negative haunting or anything like that. It is someone who lives in a historic home and is curious as to what the going-ons are there. So, we're just going to go and see what we can gather, and maybe let us see what the going-ons are, and yeah, and that'll be fun. I can't wait for that one. That'll be really, really fun. We're thinking at this stage of heading back out to Hill End, so just to, like, we were out there a year ago, and obviously we're out there a couple of weeks ago. So I'm thinking one more trip out there, just to end things, to round things off. It's a long way out, and it's a long way to go just to do a day trip. So every other month or something. So we just want to end it, and obviously we will get back out there, but we're just I'm just going to go do one more investigation night, so just to see what happens, just for the last time. Yeah, and there's going to be more undisclosed towards the end of the year as well. Now that takes us to November. Now our calendar isn't fixed. There's a lot of dates in there that that are open, and we're always up for another investigation, or 2 or 5. So yeah, our diary is full. It has been full pretty much all year, and it just keeps. We didn't organise as much as we did last year, but the stuff we've been able to slot in to our regular investigation places has been amazing. Like, it's been really, really good. So um, so yeah, so that's that. So we picked this little cemetery just to do our little live in, or to do our video. So I'll just give you a visual of the cemetery. No one's behind me, so if you see a person, it's I'll show you, because the boys are over there, if you can see them. And so there's no one behind, so if you see anybody, just let me know. This is such a cute little cemetery, just in the Western Sydney, in Pitt Town. Years of shocking. So I hope you enjoyed, and have fun, and see you on the next investigation.